Good morning, fellow travelers. Just Jeremiah here in Price. Yeah, that's where I got a ride to yesterday, and I just stayed. There's a thunderstorm. It was light. I was just exhausted. I've been exhausted. It's 10 a.m. now, and I slept for real, 13 hours. I don't know what's going on, but I feel great. I just got to get up and get a ride, and that is tough. So, loving you. I'm going to try it. Bye. And onward it is. Checking along the highway, 191 north, 6 west. Yep. Gotta get my thumb back out, putting the phone away now. See ya. Here we are. A block away from the Salt Lake City Temple, and who'd have thought, you can never tell what century. It's the Beehive House. It was Brigham Young's residence and office. Brigham Young was the second prophet of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. That's pretty cool. He took over when Joseph Smith died. Cool. We'll check out the temple once I get there. So back in the 1800s, the Mormons were created, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, up in, I think, Palmyra, New York. Joseph Smith, a young man, is said to have found these gold plates he was guided by God to find that had the history of a tribe that had left Israel and went and started like the Aztecs and the Mayans, basically. So the Mormons believe that this church died off in the Americas, and that Joseph Smith, as a young lad, brought it back onto the earth and started their religion. And they were eventually persecuted for many reasons. I don't want to say anything negative about the church because I'm in their spot, I'm in their home. So they were persecuted and they bounced west and ended up in the desert, wandering around like Moses and his tribe. And then they found the Salt Lake and they started their thing here. They wanted to form like a country basically, but they did. It's just a state. It is them. It's run by them. They're nice people. I just didn't vibe with their beliefs when I was young, as I might have said earlier, but I still respect them. So it looks like we're coming up on the temple. Let's check it out. The temple's kind of under construction, and it's a little funny because, again, the videos of the mud flood thing showing that this thing goes down more than at least four floors, you can't see because it's wow, it looks like there's stuff lower too. Supposedly this guy says they were trying to put shocks underneath it to help prevent it against earthquakes. Look how small that thing is though. I think that one might have been made to the size of King Solomon's or something weird like that. Yeah, pretty cool. I want to see the bottom though. Don't you? Maybe not. Loving you. This is pretty cool. This must be the main site. Interesting. The Star of David. Yeah, look, see, it goes under. How deep though? Look, that's ground level up there. He's right, it goes down several floors. Maybe more? Maybe he's not right. Interesting. Cool. That's an interesting hole over there. I'm not saying that means anything. Any of this does. It's interesting to have some guy talking about it that drove me here. That's why it's fun to talk about. I should have talked to him for an interview. Right here's the Mormon Tabernacle. It's where the giant organ is that they play. They played today at 2 p.m. I'm an hour and a half late. That would have been actually kind of cool. I have half an hour till I have to catch the bus to the airport and from the airport to the edge of town. Pretty neat. That's a huge organ. So I think that the buses are down on Sunday here because they're all practicing their weekly ritualistic day of what's that called? Man, sacrament? I don't know. I'm at a loss for words lately. So I'm just gonna walk down to the river park. It's funny what they call rivers in Utah. You can like jump across it and it's like 3 inches deep and it's a river. But there's no trees and there's trees there. So I'm hoping I can find a spot to wait till the morning, and then it'll be Monday morning. Then I can take the bus to the edge of town. Then hitchhike the hour and 40 minutes across the desert, the absolutely empty part of Utah, into Nevada. But I bet you I can one-stop shop it. I'm thinking I might go stop in Reno first. And I know you'll hate me for this, but it's the most I ever made panhandling anywhere. Go there, panhandle a day, and then potentially head up to the, because right now it's like, you know, when I was doing the YouTube before, I was getting like, people were throwing me money towards the thing because I'm traveling and like, you can't earn an income doing this right off the bat. And I didn't expect it, but that helped. And just having no income at all, not that I want to call panhandling an income, but I'm going to do it now and then. I'm not going to try to glorify it, but it's gotten me by. The weed part is great because I get weed and I don't have to pay outrageous prices for it. Yeah, so I'm going to go down to some river, try to set up my hammock. Gonna go for now. Loving you. Bye. So I'm looking along this river path and there seems to be houses like straight along it. And I'm in this little section off to the side, but it's like overrun by like homeless track and shanties and shelters. And I'm sorry, but that's basically what I am on the road. But I don't try to get close to their society. And by that I mean like, I'll say hi to them on the streets. I'll give them free weed. You know, I'm friendly. I chum it up. Some cool abandoned mansion that's part of some historical site. Yeah, but I'm not gonna put myself out right where they are, where they're doing whatever they do at night. Not my style. Cool, I'm down to 1%. So I'm gonna go find my spot and charge my phone. Loving you. So here I am in Salt Lake City. Yeah, there's no buses, so there's a bus that leaves early. It gets me out to Lake Point. And that's a place that I can jump on the 80 and hitchhike west from. It's like an hour and 40 minutes to Nevada from there. And I'm feeling good about the hitch from there. Feeling pretty good. It's a rough stretch. So I just start walking onto the highway and don't get in trouble with the cops, then I'll get picked up in no time. Then I'm, I don't know, I'm either going to go to Bend and try to find like a job and see if that's somewhere I want to try to sit, or I'm going to just go and stop in Reno and panhandle some and go make it up to Shasta for the Lionsgate thing. It's where all that weird shit happens. At least back in 2020, there was some weird shit. So what's going on? Loving you. Maybe I'll share my campsite then, but